Hello dear subscribers and viewers of this YouTube channel. I come to you today to share with you the video concerning Jesus Christ. So I say my experience with Jesus Christ. That's how it has been in my life, and I want to share with you with the intention of helping those who want to start the experience with Jesus Christ to know that it is possible. You can try. You don't need to have more religious background. Like maybe my father was Adventist, so my parents were pastors, and this. You can start from where you are. But also that I want to share with you that those who have started the experience with Jesus Christ, there are things that you need to learn that you cannot give up or fail to continue in walking with Jesus Christ. Something we need to understand in this one, that God gave his son Jesus Christ to die for us. Not the matter of that we may not die. That's not the aim. That's just a matter I'm fighting if they die. I want just them to live. Like you have motorcycles, just like you have chicken. Like you don't want them to die, but you have nothing to do with them. God died so that he can bring us back to himself. We were his sons at first through Adam. Adam was the son of God, okay? So he was the father of Adam. They were friends. And after sinning, what happened? Adam lost the sonship. He became on the side of the devil, okay? And so death was separating his relationship and also was separating from the presence of God. That's what sin brought to Adam. And so when Jesus Christ chose to die, it was saving us from two things. The first one is the death, because it's that if we die, it won't see us again. It won't know that it will be like in a moment, like I created human beings, but they are no longer here because sin took them away. You know, that's painful, okay? Like you have something and you have lost it. That's painful. And God did not want to face that pain. Like I created human beings, but sin took them away. They're no longer. Because death had to take us away, no resurrection, just forever, okay? And so Jesus Christ died to save us from that perish, yes, that we may not perish. But also, he died because of securing the relationship with us. Just relationship that he had with Adam before sin. It was so close, friendly, Father and the Son, the work of his hand, talking to, you know, it's beautiful relationship and beautiful experience. But Adam sinned, and so there was a separation of the matter of relationship because of sin. And so Jesus Christ's death has brought us close to God. So let's go to the story. When I accepted Jesus Christ was when I knew about Jesus Christ, you know, joining the church, it was 2012 at the end, and I was baptized in 2013 on June, okay? So when I was baptized, joining the church, written as a member of the SDA church. But experiencing God, it was starting from in the middle. It was almost from September, July, August of 2014 is when I was introduced to Jesus Christ, okay? And so I started the walk. I started to seek Jesus Christ. And I received a lot of experiences, which were many experiencing God that was different from my previous life. Yes, in my previous life, or my former life, before meeting that grace of Jesus Christ and knowing who is Jesus and how salvation is obtained, what God likes from us, I was praying, and my prayers were answered, like big prayers, okay? Like I want to go to school, I need school fees, I need this. Things were happening, but when I met Jesus, things were more powerful, showing that I'm in control of somebody else, that I face things, but things turn to be good. I face bad things, but they turn to be good. And so what I can say, my experience with Jesus Christ first was the gradual experience. When you start to experience Jesus Christ, does not mean that I've been saved and I sense the peace of God, so it's just enough. And so we keep studying the Bible, keep going to the church. It's different. Why I say it's different from that is the reality of relationship and marriage. Husband and wife are the ones who can explain it. And so when we come to the relationship of Jesus Christ and the Christian, is gradual, but you need to seek a higher standard of relationship. It's not a matter of perfection. You don't seek perfection. In a Christian relationship with God, when you talk to Jesus Christ, you're focused toward God. You don't ask him like, I want to be perfect. I want to be perfect that your law, if I'm looking under your law, then I see myself perfect, so I want to be perfect. That's not. But in little relationship with God, you focus on knowing more Him, on growing close. Because sins, they just blind your eyes towards closeness with God, okay? So what you focus is not overcoming sin. What you focus is the little relationship. And the one to make you overcome the sin is God. Because when God comes closer to you, there are several habits are going to evaporate themselves. Okay, you don't need to just focus on everything that you have to leave. It's not like that in a Christian walk with God. It just happens. You find like you don't like this. I use it to watch wrestling. I like the wrestling. Okay, wrestling, fighting John Cena, and all the names I knew them. Football. I was spending even the whole night, many nights, watching wrestling. Maybe the matches at mid of the night. I have to wake up and go to watch, and other addictions. But I don't know how God uprooted them from me. It's not just like trying to win over those habits. They just went, they evaporated from my life that I lost the sense of them. But also being in a relationship with God, changing on the way how I wanted to do them. Sometimes I was tempted to go maybe in football again. And I don't say football is sin, but it depends on relationship with God, okay? He will tell you, keep it or not. So it doesn't matter saying, this is sin, so don't do it. I don't want to say anything about this, okay? And that does not mean that I'm a hypocrite, but I know the people who are playing football and they know Jesus Christ. But God knows how to use them and knows how He's going to transform them if it's a matter of sin for them. Because those are recreation, but can be an opportunity to witness to people, those who are not being saved. So God knows whom to use and where, not to command Him. And sometimes I try doing those things, but God was intervening and warning me, don't do this. Don't do this. And then I had to stop. Then I tried something else. Okay? Maybe God, I was stopping for football, now I'm going to play football. And then God warned me several times. So some of the things I had to give them completely up because I don't want to offend Him at the moment. But my experience was based more on seeking to know Jesus more. Sometimes reading the voice of the spirit of prophets, telling me that you need to reach a certain moment where you can experience God and know His power and this. And so I had to spend days, sometimes fasting, seeking to know God and praying, and you just crying and seeking the presence of God. That was my experience by that moment. Okay, so don't say you have to do that because God is the only one who is going to put something in you. Okay, as we read the book of Ezekiel, when He's telling that I will put the spirit within you and then I will make you walk on my laws and the statutes. And that's what is it? If you come to God, He's going to give you a heart of seeking Him more. It's not about I'm the one who can seek Him, God. I can seek Him, so I have a heart to seek Him. Please seek Him, try to seek Him. No, He's the one who gives it to us because we don't love Him first. He's the one who loves us first. That's something that is beautiful. You have nothing to get proud like I'm the best here in this one because we don't do anything to win Jesus' hearts. He's the one who does everything to win our hearts. We don't do anything really to win His heart. So my friend, my experience with Jesus Christ has been full of miracles, many miracles, unnumbered, uncounted. I've been saved from snake bite several times. I do remember one day I was walking. So if it's a matter of testimonies, there are many. But maybe in these stories I'll be giving one after another. So I don't want to count, but there are so many to share with you. One day I was walking from the class. I was at university by that moment. It was maybe 2017, 2018. I don't remember well what year was that. I was walking from the class going to my hostel. And in the middle I met one of the insects which had many legs. It's like a spider, but it's not a spider. Many legs. And so it was chasing me, I was asking myself, why it want to bite me? What's wrong with it? It has to run and go, and that insect wanted to bite me. So I was just jumping here and there, and there was a policeman looking at me a little bit distant. And he was laughing at me. Well, how can I run from that insect? But at later, it just in a third second, and then itself, the insect ran away. So I started to ask myself, what is this? Why this insect? Maybe there's something, but I didn't know. And I started to walk, going on my journey. Before, just at the 2 meters or 3 meters, I saw big snake crossing that way. And so it looked at me. It was big, like I did not have anything to do with just picking stones. I just looked at it, and that snake looked at me because it was crossing, and so the head was on the other side. And what happened? It looked at me, I looked at it, and then, you know what I did? I just turned the other way and went and changed the way, because how could I fight it? What if it came to bite me? But that's what happened, and I'm thankful that Jesus Christ did that for my sake. It's not just one time. In the matter of snakes, it's just many. The other thing is, I was one day walking, going to the class, and so when I was walking, and the way, just like something told me, what if you meet a snake? And so I started to looking, and then I saw a snake was in the way, lifting his head like this. If a person passed there, I was about to pass that place where the snake is, and so maybe. But what happened? I saw it few meters, just a few minutes, reaching to that place where it was. And so I thank God because that one was a little bit small. I took some stones and then it ran away. And another time I was somewhere, it was Sabbath, okay? It was Sabbath when I was working. I was walking, by the way. It was Sabbath, so I was walking with my friend. We were going somewhere for prayer and meditation. So I took one of my friend by that moment to go somewhere. At least we can have a time to talk about Jesus Christ. And so when we were moving, I started to sense like there's a snake. And so it was before me, he passed that snake. He did not see it. But myself, I saw it. He passed it. And when he had crossed it and passed that snake, it did not bite him. And before me going, because I was behind him, so the snake was in the middle of us. I don't know how he passed without seeing that snake. But myself, I saw it, and that snake was coming towards me. Not towards him, but it was coming towards me. And the snake started to, it failed to move. It started to sleep, to slide, to sleep. It failed, and so we had to take something to chase it, then it ran. And I saw the power of God in protecting my life several times. If it's a matter of snake, there are so many. But what I'm trying to say this one, my experience with Jesus Christ was very important, and it has helped me to come close to God. And it's gradual. What I say is, when you start the walk with God, you just have to focus on it. Focus on His closeness. Focus on His love. Focus on your compatibility. Yes, you have to just unite with Jesus, because that's what we have in this world. If you get all things and then you don't have God, I don't know what the life is. Life is so bad. Without God, the life is so bad. It is filled with losses and pain, no joy, it's just, life has no meaning. But if you have Jesus Christ, you may face some of the things which are not good, actually. Yes, you may lose some people, like funeral, like death, but still you will have hope in Jesus. You may face challenges in the business, but still, because you have given all your life to God, He's the one who manages all of the things that you have. That's something is very important. If you want the experience with God, you have to give up everything to Him. Does not mean that you want to work. You will keep working, but you have to give everything to Him. You have to surrender all of your life to Jesus Christ. When you give up your life to Him, it's going to work everything in your life. And so my experience with Jesus Christ has been so blessing. The time is not love. So just keep watching the videos, seeing how things has been working. But I want to encourage those who are working with Jesus Christ, not focus on the things, but focus on your relationship. Just tell Him to help you to come across. If you have left the experience with God, maybe you were walking with Him, praying and experiencing the power of God, and now you don't have that experience, just ask Him. He can remake it. He loves you so much. You know, the word comes and makes our eyes, spiritual eyes blind, that we don't see God, and we focus on self and sin and other things. But when we ask God for His help and His intervention in our lives, He will come and rescue us from that enemy. So my friend, I believe this video will bless you, and it has blessed you. So take in action that God is real, and He needs your companionship. He needs your friendship. He needs relationship with you. When you become one, you walk together, live the life is different. Life is different. You have different life and you become a different person. God, what He's doing in my life in every second, every day, when I give Him more a time to work in my life, it's just amazing, and I can't say it because the things that He's doing very wonderful, because He is God and I'm a human being, and so He just helps me in a way that I cannot explain. So I'm thankful for His love towards me, but I believe He loves us the same. So if you give Him an opportunity to become the love of your life, Jesus will do the thing that will amaze you. So give Him a chance in your heart. Give Jesus a chance in your life. Allow Him to become your friend, to become not your friend, your Lord, that you give Him all your plans that lead me, and I'm willing to trust you with all my heart, with all my life. Whether I die or live, but I surrender my life to you. Jesus liked that statement because you give Him a power to show who He is to your life, and also to others, to show that this is mine. Just you have to come, this is mine. So this story gives us, I give you to show that if you give Jesus Christ an opportunity, He's going to do wonderful things, because He loves you and is willing to stay with you and comfort you in pain. You know, in sickness, I've seen Jesus Christ. Wow, that's wonderful. Angels and things has been happening in my life that I can't explain. But I will try to explain some, which I pursue by guidance of the Holy Spirit. But I tell you, give a chance to God. May God bless you. Amen.